Dude, shout out to Winter, by the way, hanging out in chat, but also puts out the tweet, "Who called in the fleets?" I can't do my Russian accent, but yeah, these battlecruiser games have been pretty crazy. Champion players are loving it, everyone else is hating it, guaranteed. But this is a best of 5. It's the qualifying match for the MSI Beat It Global Qualifiers. Well, actually, it's the Korean qualifiers, sorry, for the global event. There's a $26,000 prize pool attached to the main event of this, but these are simply the qualifiers leading into it. We saw Cure and who's the other champion player?
TY.
Cure and TY have already qualified through this qualifier. There will be a second qualifier tomorrow, cast by Pewee, so make sure to keep an eye out for that, guys. But spawning here in the top right corner of the map, currently down 1 in this best of 5. It's going to be Gen Air's Red Zerg player, Rogue.
Bottom left is the blue Terran not walling off. It's Gumiho.
Yeah, this first depot is a greedy one. And quite frankly, a costly one. So to explain this real quick, guys, you've probably heard pros talk about this a little bit in the past. The idea of putting their first depot here is just simply because it saves the distance from mining. Like, the time it takes to walk to the natural and then come all the way back, I think someone told me before it was like between 20 and 40 minerals, depending on how far away the natural is.
Yeah, I was talking about it in a TVT day. So.
Oh, was he? Yeah, I was confirmed no passion watching Breaking Bad. I was like,
okay.
Major sick at qualifies, so it's gonna be like pull till someone else gets through, right? Like, just flip a coin and have fun.
I like Neeb, and like an old teammate, and it's really cool, but it would have been very shocking had he beaten either Polt or Hart. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You probably could have predicted that one, but I mean, obviously the supply depot doesn't matter. Rogue didn't go for any type of early pool whatsoever. If he had gone for even a like a 15 pool first, he still might have been able to do damage. Like one miscontrol on the Reaper could have been deadly, but obviously not gonna be the case. So no big deal. It gets a little greedy. I do want to say that I specifically came back from like halfway between like trying to get my Red Bull to check. Okay, we're in the game. We haven't dropped. And then I leave and we drop. I'm so mad at this.
Psych.
I was like, oh, they're mining, droning, happy. Okay, then, bye.
Okay, well, with standard stuff coming behind us for Rogue, we talked a little bit last game, like, how can you tackle the challenge, the hump that is mech, and on a map like Overgrowth, this is one where you can't really secure that fourth. Once again, when it comes to mech, guys, there's a lot of generalizing here because it does go on a player-to-player basis, but typically 3 bases is your ground army sustained, 4 bases is when you make that transition to air. And you can't really secure a fourth as easily on this map as you can on, say, Deadwing. So there's a chance Rogue actually takes this to the late game and tries to abuse that fact against them. But on the other hand, and this is the better choice in my opinion, cut it off at the head. Or cut it off at the head of the pass, whatever. I can't even speak right now, it's too early. But my point is, like, if you kill the player before they get to battlecruisers, you don't have to worry about battlecruisers. So maybe a Roche Bailing All-In or something is in store, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just, again, I kind of predicted that Life would do it in game number 3 on King Sejong with that Roach Hydra Viper attack. I feel, it didn't work out for Life. Life ended up losing that game, obviously. It wasn't just like a one-hit wonder, but I still think it's a good idea.
What is this building placement? I mean, first the depot's
I
off,
saw
and
that.
then like this with the ramp.
Because he did it like this, I almost feel that Gumiho wasn't thinking when he placed down his supply depot. Which is so odd because he, obviously he's been playing nothing but TVZs. Why would you suddenly forget to build your supply depot at the front? But
yeah, like first game of the day when we play against Protoss or something. Yeah,
right.
But, I mean,
that's different. But he's just, but then he was in such a hurry to wall it off. He builds like these smoke awkward, just like wall off with buildings. So I don't know. Well, he's second. Wait, he's still getting a Reaper from the factory or from the barracks. That's weird.
I guess he's just gonna go with a bit of a standard opening here.
Well, that's not standard. Standard is 2 Reapers into Hellions, or 3 Reapers into Hellions, not Hellions and Reapers.
Hellions into like Reaper 2 and 3. Yeah, this is a little bit odd. I'm curious what he's planning to do with this. Roaches are on the way though, or the Roach Warren rather is on the way. So the Queen should be able to hold this until Roaches are out. Stop creep spread though, which is always good.
Gumiho will want to scout if that third was in fact taken.
Rogue did manage to sneak some links out though, so not gonna get seen. One of the Reapers does fall. Luckily he made a third.
Yeah, he looked like he was about to make a fourth too, and I was like, whoa, serious? Sees the third, knows that nothing, really sneaky's coming along here. The Lings are gonna catch this.
Nope.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Never mind then.
So
the
much
wall is already
awkward.
there, so it doesn't. These Lings don't do a whole lot.
Goes in SCV for his troubles. Meanwhile, third base is actually under attack. If there's more Reapers, this would be in more trouble. But going really, really Hellion heavy right now. Third CC, finish
One
up as part of the
armory.
wall, but yeah, not two. So this might just be for Hellbats, maybe? But there's still Roaches on the way. I don't feel like Rogue's in a lot of imminent danger here.
Yeah, it's gonna be so close time because even like 5-10 seconds with Hellbats, with as much damage as the Hatcher's already taken, he maybe suicides and gets it. But because the armory is just that like 10 seconds later, the Roaches will be out, and I don't think he'll suicide on it. I don't think so. Anyways, it's about to finish. We'll see if he transforms and try and just surround it. Nope. It's a big nope. A Baneling Nest. It is going to be Roach Baneling off of 3 bases. This is always dangerous against a mech player because you don't know if they're the type to get early tanks or not. But so far, Gumiho, despite getting that faster second factory on a tech lab, has not gotten the faster tanks, right? He does see this coming, though, and he's like, well, maybe I should get a tank and not just build up on Hellions. But it's only going to be 1 and nothing else, not even a bunker.
I can't get over this thing at the top of the ramp. This really irritates me when this was built. But there are no tanks. There's no bunkers. There's just nothing.
Well, there's nothing. He doesn't have to like wait for the Banelings. He just goes for it. Oh, but the counterattack. Oh god, the Hellbat counterattack is so big. Oh my god.
Yo.
He'll actually want to go ahead and make a lot of Banelings on top of that ramp and try and kill it that way as opposed to anything else.
We learned versus Todd versus Yunga that of course the Terran player can stall out this map if there's no mutas available to play. But I don't think it's going to get to that point. With the Banelings finishing up here in a moment's time, these Hellbats might just go down.
I think they will. I think they will. Gumiho has to split.
Oh, there we go. Oh, no,
what are you doing, Banelings? What are you doing?
Okay, he cleans them up, and that's good.
That was weird.
Tank does come out. He's spamming, repairing the hell out of this thing. It looks like it's going to hold. What?
Just kill the rest of the SCVs, I say, and like get out.
Oh, here goes the Baneling bust, though. Yo.
Banelings onto tank. No. What else is gonna happen?
This game has been so awkward. On just like I'm sitting here with my palm on my face. Like, why? What? Okay, whatever.
Okay, well, let's take a step back and reassess the situation. Gumiho's on 3 command centers. With Gumiho's on 3 command centers, Rogue lost all of his queens, so that 15 drone, like, you know, let me come back into this game is not, it's not happening.
Tank on the high ground, gonna cover the tank on the low ground, maybe. We'll get in friendly fire.
Kind of hurt his friend right there. And Rogue, okay, Rogue does just GG.
Gumiho 2-0.
I feel like maybe the GG was a little, because so often we see, in fact, games where, say, a lot of Hellions kill, like, roast, like, 20 to even 30 drones, but then the player goes mech, and the Zerg has so much time that they kind of bring it back. I think that was a game that maybe was a little too early, but if you're, I don't know, man, if you're already frustrated from that first game, you're just like, nope.
You're just like, F it, yeah.
Nope.
Like, I want to play these qualifiers, but there's another qualifier tomorrow without Gumiho playing mech.
There's that third game. I think you can take it 3 in a row. It's fine.
Maybe. All right, Nimbus will be map number 3, guys.